Hello. I haven't posted in a while just because I haven't really had anything I wanted to talk about or address or react to. Nothing's really happened. Except for yesterday, I was having a conversation with a friend about beauty and performing beauty and that kind of thing. It came up because I saw some photos on Instagram of a girl who in high school was like very feminine and caked on makeup and blah, 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 blah. And now she's a little bit older and she's an out lesbian now and she does not perform femininity anymore. And it was just like, look at this lesbian glow up. Anyway, my friend and I were talking about those photos, which turned into a larger conversation about our own experiences with performing beauty. And yeah, we just got to talking about how women wear makeup like every fucking day when they go to work, when they go to school, when they go to get groceries, like going out with friends. And neither she or I do that. But it's so upsetting that like women just go through life thinking their regular faces aren't okay to be seen in public. It's so sad that women spend hours and hundreds or thousands of hours of time, hundreds and thousands of dollars on products to clog up their skin, to waste their time, to spend their money. God. And then my friend mentioned about how she always sees women on the train in their work clothing and sneakers, but you know that they've got the heels in their bag that they'll put on when they get to work. And it's like, why do women do that? In most places now, high heels are not required for women, but women still wear them to work all the time, knowing how painful it is, knowing how uncomfortable it is, knowing how much it damages your feet and your ankles and your hips and your back. I guess the conversation just went to the idea of like, why do women do this? I asked my friend, I'm just reading our conversation here. I asked her, what is it about you and me and many other women who refuse to do any of this shit versus all these women who kill themselves for beauty? What is it that despite pain and health deficits, they refuse to stop? And then I also said, how come we are not immune to it? Because we aren't. We grew up in the same patriarchy that all of these other women did. But like, I learned the information of how damaging and hurtful it is mentally, physically, emotionally, patriarchally. And I was like, oh, okay, like, let's not do this anymore then. And then there's all these women who learn the same information about how mentally, physically, emotionally damaging it is, financially, etc. And they're just like, well, I'm still going to do it anyway. Like what? How come? Yeah. How come some women can't seem to break out of it? Yeah. My friend I was talking to, she never ever had the desire to do any femininity to begin with in her entire life. She's a butch lesbian now. I guess I did, because I definitely did wear makeup in high school. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup until I was 16, which I'm kind of grateful for. But I did once I turned 16, and I did, into my adulthood here and there. I thought, if I'm going out for dinner or if I'm going out with friends or whatever, like I'll put makeup on. But as I got into radical feminism, of course I stopped because I realized what bullshit it was. So like, yeah, I don't know. What is it about women who know how much money they spend, how much time they spend, how bad it is for your skin, how detrimental it is to, challenging patriarchy and performing femininity. They know all of these things, but they still do them. Why? What is it? Like, how come, like I said, my friend and I and so many other women have stopped? Because I don't think that it's a confidence thing. Like, I told my friend, I texted her, I said, it's not that I'm 100% secure in myself and my body. I still have thoughts that I'm not as pretty as whoever, and I'm fat and whatever. Like, I still have those thoughts. So it's not like I'm an immune, totally secure woman and they're just insecure babies. I didn't stop it because I'm totally confident and secure in who I am and how I look. And then she said, insecurity will never lessen if you keep buying into it, though, which absolutely, you have to practice, I guess. You have to actually stop. And same with shaving. Same with high heels. I don't understand. I'm just reading through our texts here, so sorry for my trailing off here. But yeah, I don't know what it is. Beauty is bullshit. It's such bullshit. And you know that it's like entirely bullshit because it's different in every culture in the world. Like, there's not a main standard, and there's nothing innate about performing beauty. And how do we get women to stop for their own benefit, for their own wallets, for their time that they spend in their day doing this shit, for, you know, the betterment of themselves and their lives? I don't know. It's really sad that women just like spend all of this money, all of this time performing these useless beauty rituals, and then doing it all over again the next day and the next day and the next day. And like, you know, I know women who won't go to work without makeup on, or they'll say things like, I better go put some makeup on if we're gonna do X. And it's like, what? Why? What's gonna happen if you go outside with your bare face in the world? Nothing. But you've got so many women who just won't, or they think they must. They better go put makeup on. They have to. They, you know. It's really sad. I know I've been at my current job for over a year and a half now, and I have never one time worn makeup to work, and I never will. I don't wear makeup, and I guess I do it as like a deliberate, I do it with intention. The intention that other women are going to see my bare face in a very professional job and hopefully be like, that's interesting. Like, maybe it'll spark something in them. I don't know. I'm not like, I don't know. I don't think I'm conventionally very pretty without makeup. And I mean, pretty isn't even, there's no definition. Oh my God. But it's not like I'm totally secure and confident and think I'm beautiful enough to go out without makeup on. Like, I don't at all. I have very big pores. I don't think I'm like conventionally super attractive, but like, I want other women to see people in the workplace, people in daily life with no makeup on, and maybe they'll take the steps to stop. I mean, I know that's never going to happen. It will never happen. The makeup and beauty industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, but I don't know. A quote I've been really appreciating lately is, I wish I knew who said it. I don't know who said it, but it's, you can't be what you can't see. And I'll leave it at that.